for you guys out there that have a Bronco II and they want to put an oil pressure, forgot how this is called, well, meter, here we go, oil pressure meter. This is a Sun Pro style line, and I mean, I even looked around, tried to look for videos, information. Luckily they posted some pictures, or not pictures, but they actually posted some forums and some blogs of where the oil pump sender was. Anyway, you gotta buy one of these, and this is an 86 Ford Bronco II, not the 80 Brower, but the XLT Utility Sport. So it's located on the driver's side, right under the pump, the steering pump. And if you go under here, and you're gonna have to get dirty. Okay, you see this here? This is where the regular sender, or the regular sensor, is going to be in. Make sure when you're doing if you're doing an oil change or whatever, well, to do this at an oil change, because I'm not sure if oil is going to be leaking out if you have oil in the oil pan. So you just unscrew this, and that's where the attachments are going to fit in with the meter that you bought. Okay, when you buy your meter, it's going to come with different attachments, because I mean, you're gonna be able to put this on different cars and whatnot. I don't know which one fits on my car yet, but I'm going to find out in a second. So you go ahead and take the tubing that came with the meter. It just so happened to be this is the size that fits on to my sender unit. Now this is my first time doing this, so let me try to figure out how to work this. Go ahead and screw these parts together. I would probably recommend using a thread seal tape just in case it starts leaking or whatever. Doing this job is perfect when you're about to change your oil and you get the system emptied out of oil, depending on your car type. I don't know, maybe some cars you don't have to empty out the oil to take out the sensor for the sender. Get it in there nice and snug. No need to over tighten it or anything. Now the adapter for my vehicle is now complete, as you can see. The other end goes to the meter, of course. There's more fittings and whatnot, and you do the same process with this side, same process to the other side when you couple it to the meter. So it makes a good seal, oil doesn't leak out. So there's a sender right there. Like I said on the forums, the sender is located right under the power steering pump, and it's on the driver's side, left-hand side. Let's say the return or the send for the antifreeze that goes into the engine, which is right here. This goes into the engine. This is the intake for the antifreeze. It's right next to that. It's right here, literally. So that's the sender for the Bronco. And focus. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and insert the screw in, and hopefully nothing falls in my eye because I don't have protection on. So it's probably a good idea to wear gloves and something to cover your eyes. Now I'm not really sure what to do about the old sensor. It just has a cable. It just has a one cable. I don't know what to do with that. It's probably just for the oil light in the car. So if it just comes on, just, you know, I guess don't worry about it too much. So once that's tightened, you're set to go, really. Another thing is when you're running your cable, you want to try to keep it hooked up to something, because you don't want it touching the headers or something else that could melt it away or burn it away. I usually like to keep these things. You can find these especially in garbage bags when you buy them, when you purchase them from the store. These comes with electronics. Like if you buy a hard drive, they might wrap the cables around with this. So I'd usually go ahead and tie that here or something, you know, with two of them, one over there and another one over here, to make sure the line doesn't touch the header or anything. Alrighty, so once you got the loop through the firewall, you go ahead and put get the autofocus to work here. Come on now. There we go. You get that white stuff, the white tape, to make sure it gets a good seal. Now this, like I said, this is a mechanical one, so it should start working and regulating as soon as you turn the engine over. But make sure you always check the couplings and everything you put together. Make sure they don't have any leaks. Make sure you didn't pull the cable too hard or too much. Check both ends to make sure they're not too bent, because I checked already on the other side. It was kind of bent too much, so I guess these plastics are kind of flimsy, you know. Go ahead and find a good spot to mount it in your car. I have a good spot here, but I gotta find nails that go through there. Those are really tall, small holes. So I guess I'll crank the engine and see what it does. Oh, another thing, I guess this comes with a dummy light, as the AutoZone guy said. I don't know what the hell this is for. It might be. I think it is for to backlighting. You know, when it's nighttime, you turn on the headlights and it turns this on. I think this is what this is for, but it's kind of weird he called it backlighting or dummy light. Wow, look at that. It's pretty cool. As revolutions go up, the oil pressure goes up. That's basically all you got to do. I mean, the last step is pretty explanatory. You just you hook up your negative and your positive, which I don't know which that is. It's just probably mechanical, so you just hook that up and it works by itself, I believe. So yeah, you just hook it up, mount it in the car. Don't forget to couple the other side, because you need on the other end to seal the hose. So you got to couple that together and put it to the meter, and turn on your car and check for leaks, and it should be good to go. Thanks for watching. It's my first car automotive vehicle thingy. I guess like, subscribe, and thumbs up to Eric the Car Guy. You're the man. You're awesome.